Greatest Incel Confessions by PleaseDavid. Get ready, these are horrible, diabolical, mean, and just straight up, it's just horrible. That's the only thing we have here. They are usually horrible. They cannot, if they are as bad as the other confessions, yeah, we're gonna get demonetized. But anyways, also please consider liking and subscribing. But yeah, we'll look at that. We'll look at that now.
If you watch this channel, you are a fake cell. A true cell only watches VTubers
Why?
while eating the ends of cured meats. Today, we are...
Why? Why am I being attacked? Why am I being attacked? I haven't even done anything. I'm not even... What?
back on Kitchencels. I had so much fun making the last video. That is probably some of the most fun I've had recording a video in a long time. So I had a lot of other stuff playing, but I was like, you know what? I just want to do Kitchencels again. Real quick, if you don't know what Kitchencels is, it's a place where incels...
Okay, the Kitchencels are pretty decent. Usually, it's not that bad. The last time also wasn't too bad. So we'll have to see, though. It could be a step up from the last one. But yeah, back to the kitchen we go.
Make confessions and then post food that they've cooked to go along with the confession. Sometimes the food's really good. Sometimes it's purposefully embarrassing. But most of you probably already know what we're getting into, so we're just gonna get right into it. But before I do that, I just want to say, hey guys, how's it going? I am so happy to see you again. And if you're new here, also don't forget to join the Discord server. Link is in the description down below.
That was oddly random. That was not needed. You looked a little bit like Keller Hammer right there. But just a little.
And follow me on Twitch. Anyways, let's get right into it. So these first 3 posts are going to be like college related, school related. And the first one already has me giggling. Told my crush I would do her part in our group project worth half of our grade for a class we're in together, and she hugged me. Today, the grades came out. I earned us a 36%. She blocked me on everything. Bagel with disgraceful hole.
Yeah, that's over. Yeah, well, there is no disgrace. There's not even a hole. What do you mean disgraceful? There's no hole. And you're definitely, most certainly fucked.
Yo, that's a pretty historical fumble. No, I got us. Don't worry, I got us. Come on, bring it in. You know I always got you. 36%. I mean, she's probably right in blocking you on everything. But also, I do gotta say, you're just gonna let someone do your entire half of your project? And like, she must not know him that well. So you're just like trusting this dude who, like, let's be honest, if he's here, he probably looks like kind of a gooner in real life too. So you're just gonna let...
Gooning, chopped. Yeah, it's just like, at least he got a hug. That's probably more than most guys get at this point. A hug is a hug, right? Still, like, kind of a win somewhere in some way, shape, or form. Of course, it's still a generational fumble, right? Like generations of men of his family tree looking down on him and being like, "Bro, what are you doing?"
Let this dude do half your project and be like, "It's fine. It's gonna be fine. He'll do a great job." No, I think 36% should have been expected. 36% is the kind of embarrassment where it's like, it's not even like, oh man, I messed this up. I'm sorry. I messed this little thing up and I probably could have done better here. No, like, you almost have to like try to do bad enough to get 36%. That kind of means you didn't know shit. What were you thinking, bro? You should have let her do both of your halves of the project. That's crazy. I also just noticed he used the phrasing, I earned us a 36%.
That's kind of true. Like, it was a struggle to achieve that, right? It's like, I didn't earn us like 60%, 70%. I earned us 36. What are you on about?
Earned is a strong word, man. Earned implies like working hard and like getting some outcome. Earned? That's pretty crazy. Rate the food? You know what? I can't be mad at it. Yes, it's a tight bagel, but I'll be honest, I think I prefer...
That's a tight bagel. That should never be said, bro. What are you on about? Tight bagel. There's no hole, bro. What do you mean? There's no hole. Like, there is none. What are we on about here? Tight. What do you mean tight?
For a tight bagel. You get more bagel per square inch, you know? I love a tight bagel. That's
No, that's a horrible stop, by the way. Still, but like, it's not a bagel. That's just a bun.
a very like 4 out of 10 meal. And some of you might think that's high, but like, wait till we get to some of the other stuff. All right, this one's short. No pun intended. You'll see. My biology professor used me as an example of inferior genetics.
Bro, that is evil. That should go straight up into the Am I the Devil? Post by the devil. bro, they and they say the height pill isn't real, bro. What the fuck? Inferior genetics? Because you were short, so you're no longer short.
Because I was short. I think you get to lodge some complaints. I think you can get something out of this. But also, you might have inferior genetics because how are you feeding yourself?
What is that? So that seems to be some noodles, maybe? That could be eggs, and then a sausage, and then whatever that is. Ugh. And then a Coke, but like, what? That's horrible.
This. What is this? So there's pasta noodles, scrambled eggs, a hot dog. Are these rockets? Or like, I don't know what people all over the world call these candies different things, but like, you know, those fucking candies that come in the little tube, and then Valentine's candies, the really chalky ass ones, and no name brand cola. Ooh, it might not be the genetics, brother. Might be the diet. Also, maybe I'm overanalyzing this way too much. Is this your floor? Is this your countertop? Did you put your meal on the floor?
This looks like the floor. This is the floor. I mean, it could be a table. Like a really old table, right? They sometimes do look like floor. But this could be the floor. It could be the floor.
Did you put this on a table, a countertop? Because, like, either way, why are you cutting so much shit on this surface that clearly isn't a cutting board? That's a lot of cuts. You also, if you're eating like this, you don't have to cut anything ever. If these are your meals, why are you cutting anything? Rate the meal, dog. This might surprise some of you, but I'm only putting this one level below the bagel. Look, there's eggs, there's a protein source, you get some carbs here with the pasta, you have your dessert plated at the same time. I can't speak to the no-name cola, but I'm just going to put this at a 3 out of 10. One level lower than the bagel. Trust me, I think it's going to get worse. Oh, dude.
But if that's a 3 out of 10, I wonder what the worst can be. We're going to go in the negatives, aren't we?
This is a true sell. Handed in my dissertation late because I was masturbating and didn't notice the time. Grade now capped at 40%.
Man-made whore. Shoe on head. You need to make another one. This is a gold mine. This is man-made horrors beyond. What the fuck? Bro forgot to hand in his dissertation because he was gooning.
Guac rap, bro. Yo, you're messing up your life because you're gooning at the. You couldn't just wait a couple hours to goon, bro. Didn't notice the time. How long are you gooning for? I mean, you handed it in.
There's people out there who will be choking the chicken for like hours, like 4, 5, 6 hours. Trust me, they do exist. You'd be surprised.
You know, you finished it. You finished twice that night. Could we have managed our time a bit better? Yes. But are we really going to blame a gooner for losing track of time? You're in a trance. You're in a flow state at that point. I'm sure it was worth it. Guac wrap? You know what? This looks like it actually bangs. This is real food. An actual, like, meal. Yeah, no.
This could work. Maybe start in the kitchen first, maybe.
No, and that's a beefy wrap, too. Like, that's girth. There's girth to that. I'm gonna have to say, like, a 7. 7 out of 10. For sure. Ooh, this is rough. An acquaintance I have is talking with his girlfriend and 4 of her friends, 40 feet away from me. He said, statistically, 1 of the 10 guys in this room is a rapist. They all looked at me.
Yeah, it's over. Like, it's over. It's just over. Let's not deny that. It's just over. Yeah, bro, it's over. At this point, pack it up. Pack it up. Just pack it up. Just pack it up. Like, it's over. There's no way you can recover from this. I'd look for new friends.
Dude, what could you possibly look like? Funfetti pizza. Brother, that is egregious. Man, that is disgusting.
That looks... That's rotting. That pizza's rotting. That's mold right there. That's mold. Holy fuck.
You just put colorful slime on bread. Did you specifically name this Funfetti pizza, or is Funfetti pizza a thing I'm not aware of? Because if it is, I want nothing to do with it. This looks like some dog shit food product that like Jojo Siwa would sell. And why do you have it next to just like, you have regular cheese pizza there? Why on earth are you eating Funfetti pizza? Okay, no, Funfetti pizza is not a thing. You know, everyone's talking about the story, but I'm just wondering what the fuck Funfetti pizza is. Okay, good. I'm not alone. But sorry, back to the post for a second. Look, I'm not trying... They could just be being mean to you. They could. But also, there could be something you're doing. If they are acquainted...
Bro looks like an ugly bastard. That's what it is. Bro looks like an ugly bastard. That's just horrible. I'm so sorry.
Acquaintances of yours, as you say, maybe you're doing something. And the fact that you're on Kitchencels makes me think maybe you are doing something. You better not be doing the true cell stare in real life, because if that's the case, they are justified. Rate the meal. What was the bagel? A 4 out of 10? I'm gonna put this at 3. No, a 2. Because if I'm comparing this to that scrambled egg pasta hot dog,
yeah, that one looks like a feast for a king in comparison.
this is probably worse. I'm gonna have to put this at a 2. Funfetti fucking pizza? Shut up, dude. Shut up. That's not... You didn't eat that. There's no way you ate that. Bro, this one's so good. My bitch flatmate. Sorry, it's a great open. My bitch flatmate, she's a girl, told me to try microwaving my mackerel. It exploded all over the microwave for some reason, and she laughed at me and made me clean it up. Fuck my life. And this is the mackerel.
Yeah, that did in fact explode. So we have like a... This is not a Snickers. This is the one with the lion, I think, right? He still ate it though, but why would you microwave that? But it did fucking explode, that's for sure. There's like everywhere. There's like dirt and everything, and like the keyboard is also like kind of...
Question. Bro, dude, I love this picture so much because, yes, you provided the evidence of the exploded mackerel, but the teeth, the teeth marks.
True. Okay, interesting. Yeah. Don't zoom too deep into that.
In the chocolate bar, and how fucking wretched your mouse pad is. The keyboard, look how greasy everything is. Oh, dude.
Straight out of Asmongold's basement right there.
Dude, you cannot convince me that, like, this fork is just for show. You eat everything with your hands and then touch your keyboard after. There's no way. How do you make this much of a mess on your mouse pad? Those are blood stains. My bitch flatmate told me to try microwaving my...
Plate mogged? Plate mogged? Wouldn't that be if the food, it looks actually good? Like, then you plate mock somebody?
Mackerel. You don't have to listen to them. Also, when are you, like, was that your main method of cooking, or were you reheating the mackerel? Also, oh man, there's so much to unpack. I'm just realizing you're only eating mackerel and a chocolate bar. Clearly at the same time, too. Why are you eating mackerel and a chocolate bar at the same time? Yo, dessert.
Well, sometimes you gotta... maybe he tries to, flush down the mackerel with the chocolate bar, right? Because the mackerel tastes so disgusting.
Honestly, you deserved it. Your flatmate rocks. You deserved it. I can't get over this fucking picture. Some men drown while others die of thirst. Yeah. This is a fake cell because his roommate's a girl. So not only is this the funniest picture I've probably seen on this subreddit, but you're also a fake cell. You got double fucked, triple fucked, because you had to clean up all that mackerel. This is also the most times I've ever said mackerel in a day, probably. Gotta be. Maybe even my life. I don't think I ever talk about mackerel. Banger post though. Developed a maternal instinct towards my close friend after we took acid together. We're both guys. Spring.
What is that? What is that? Hey, that's just cum wrapped in plastic. What is that? What is this? Is that food? What is that? What even is that?
Rolls with nothing. Good for you, I guess. Developed a maternal instinct towards my close friend after we took acid together. I don't know. The bond grows, bro. The bond.
Me and bro after dropping acid. Bro just became a father. That's crazy rice paper poker. Sorry, but that just looks like sorry, that just looks swimmers in a plastic bag. I'm sorry. Don't care. Didn't ask.
Bond grows. Take acid with someone, the bond grows in surprising ways. Look on the bright side. You guys get to do mommy roleplay together now. Some men drown while others die of thirst. The food, on the other hand, brother, it takes no work to just put stuff in these. Why is there nothing in this? It still probably slaps as like a shit meal. Oh, also, I just realized I didn't rate the last meal. Sorry. The fucking, I don't know, it's fish. I'm just gonna put this at a 2 out of 10 too. Like there's nothing appealing about this. It's sustenance. It's better than the pizza, actually, I'll still say. I'm gonna put it at a 3. That's a 3 out of 10 for the mackerel and chocolate bar. Anyways, back to the spring rolls. This is probably good as like just a shit meal, you know? Fuck it, noodles and rice paper, and let me stuff my hole with these. And I get it.
Bro would make a great out of context channel. Jeez. What are you stuffing your holes with?
I do shit like that all the time. You also got 6 of them. They better all be for you. Or no, he probably cooked this for his new son. I don't know. I think it still beats the stupid funfetti pizza. I'm gonna give it a 3. You're still probably gonna be super hungry after this though. HR just came around and told me to turn in my computer after I matched with a coworker on Hinge and asked if it farts.
HR is right. HR is right. The HR department is correct. No doubt about it.
You can't be doing that. You can't be doing that.
Does it though? Does it fart? Does it?
You cannot be doing that. You probably can't be doing that. Back of freezer slop bowl for the last day at the...
Actually, that looks fine. That looks fine. Come on, that's actually okay. You know what? Could be worse.
Desk. Matching with a coworker on Hinge, if you're working like a job, you know, like there's a difference between like just jobs and then like careers, right? This guy's working like kind of a desk thing. Like he's got like a setup, he's got his own space. This makes me feel like this is like a career, not just a job. I would say don't match with coworkers. Don't try to date coworkers if you have like a
match with coworkers, date coworkers, give your coworkers a good night kiss, smash, double, triple, extra.
A career. If you have a job, no one cares, right? Nobody else there cares. Your managers don't care or anything like that, right? Nobody gives a shit. Career like this, probably don't match with your coworkers. And if you go so far as to match with a coworker and you want to keep it a secret or whatever, probably don't ask if it farts. Does it fart though? What did she say? Does it?
Detailed. Does it? Exactly.
Back of freezer slop bowl. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I love a slop bowl. This does look like slop. I also hate square containers, but it does look like slop. You also got the little protein shake over here. Clean desk. Probably because you're Gonna be leaving it soon. I don't mind the slop bowl. You got different food groups in here. It's a portion. You know, this is a portion of food. This will keep you full, especially with the protein shake. Brother, this gets 1 point higher than the bagel. This is a 5 out of 10. This is a 5.
This is a 5 out of 10, yeah. I'd take it. That is a 5 out of 10. I'd agree. That isn't too bad. That could work.
5 out of 10 from me. Nothing wrong with this. A female coworker touched my shoulder and I almost had to leave work early. I'm trying to calm down, thinking,
calm down, bro. Bro, he got touched and he almost gooned right away. He got touched and started gooning. Gooning. That's what he started. Crazy.
About it by watching my Japanese female YouTube channel and enjoying some pie. Brother, this is a lair. This is a goon cave. This is insane.
It is. It is. Though he doesn't seem particularly broke. And the pie looks okay. There's like a corn dog here, a half-eaten one, a waffle. Like, he should at least start eating this stuff, but it could be worse. It could be worse.
Insane. Is there anything in here that I'm gonna have to blur? That's what I'm worried about. What are you eating? Wait, holy shit. 1 second. Sorry, let me gather my... So you have a half-eaten pogo, corn dog, an Eggo with a bite out of it.
Oh, they're chicken wings too. So there's chicken wings too, and there's fries, and then whatever that is, right? We have some more chicken wings. There's like a cookie, like a small cake. I don't know what that is. Probably a dip, and then like some tin cans and like everything. Okay, he just ate the filling of the pie and left the crust. I think he just started.
2 wings. What the fuck is that? Is that a microwave burrito with 1 bite taken out of it? Bunch of fries. Is this coffee? Maybe. The rest of the wings are in the bowl here. You got Lay's all dressed. Oh, is this a Canadian man? Is this a Canadian fella? A Walmart s'mores pie. And then a pumpkin pie. It seems like that's a pumpkin pie. Energy drinks, probably horny goat weed. And then yeah, I mean, you know.
Yeah. I know the type of man you are. I know the type of man you are. I understand.
I know what type of man you are, okay? That's all I gotta say. This is unprecedented levels of Kitchencel. Are you saving this for later? Or did you just get bored of eating the food and you're like, I just want dessert now? I don't understand. 1 touch from a woman and bro needed breakfast, lunch, dinner, and dessert in one.
What the single touch of a woman can do. Bro, why did he eat all of this shit? Bro is rivaling your mother. That's crazy. Which Lays you like the most? Sour cream and onion, usually something that I go for.
He actually, yeah, that's exactly what this is. Oh my god. This is like the truest true cell I've ever seen in my life. A woman brushes your shoulder and you need to go home and binge eat and watch your favorite female Japanese YouTuber. I'm calling true cell. I'm also the meal. How do you even rate something like this? What do I include? All of it? This is so much, I might have to say 0. Because I could imagine feeling like absolute dog shit. This, dog shit. I would feel like dog shit. I also hate ketchup. Not even a fan of all dressed Lays. You know, this plate here I can deal with. The rest of this, not for me. Not for me at all. I'll put it on par with the bagel, just because I would much prefer just the bagel. But like, it is more sustenance.
Nah, I would give it a 6 or 7. 6, 7. I feel like either I'd give it a 6. The other one, yeah, I'd give it a 6. Wait, Poco, why you understand him? I get it. I understand. Bro got pregnant from the getting touched. The simple touch of a woman.
Yeah, a lot more variation, you know. You'd be a little bit more playful with your meal. The ambiance is threatening. I'll say it's a 4 out of 10. Oh, brother. Okay. Probably fake, but still. Did my doctor's hand from the slightest touch at my physical.
What the fuck? I was. Ah! No, my God! No, no, no! There's no way you can recover from that. You need a new doctor, bro. Was he even hard and nutted?
I was fully flaccid. Breakfast pita pocket. First things first, never see that doctor again. Second, figure out why that happened, right? And let's course correct. Third, banging. That looks banging. I would fuck that up for breakfast, dude.
Wording. 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 Too bad. I'm not a chatter. You are the chatter.
Would absolutely. What are you doing with your toes? Why are you trying to grip? He looks like.
Bro is so stressed out. He's gripping. He's like he's clenching his feet. Bro is that stressed out. It's crazy. Bro is that nervous.
He's trying to pick up the floor with his feet. What are you doing? Little Zen garden here too. I think you need to play in the Zen garden because you were gripping that floor like you're mad at it. You need to play in the Zen garden. Yeah, that looks busting. Dude, he's still gripping it. Holy tingers. Jeez, dog. Yo, story, probably fake. If it's not, brother, you need to work that out. Second, tingers, gross. Why is it doing that? I can't speak.
It was me, Barry. I jerked you off at super speed so it looked like you just nutted at a woman's touch. In this case, the doctor's touch.
To that, I'm not a big tinger guy. This? Oh yeah. I'm gonna say 8 out of 10. I will. That looks fucked. Kissed my best friend at his New Year's party when the ball dropped. Everyone thinks I'm gay now. I'm not gay. I just got caught up in the moment.
Yeah, bro, he's holding a nut in. That's crazy. He stubbed his toe a few minutes ago. Or he stubbed his toe a few minutes ago. Yeah. So, basically, my guy, you're just gay. Nobody's kissing a homie in the heat of the moment, buddy. It's over.
Pierogies. Well, brother, maybe. Maybe. Caught up in the moment. I just got caught up in the moment. Thought we should share a kiss. Maybe. I don't know. And everyone's calling him a fake cell because obviously he kissed someone. That's a lot of pierogies. Raw, like I don't know what kind they are.
Boiled, probably, I'm saying, and then like mayonnaise. That's still horrible though.
If you've got some like special filling or whatnot, but this looks bland. That being said, I couldn't care less personally. I'm the kind of person, if I'm making food for someone else, I will put a lot of time and effort into making the food. If I'm making food for me, I'm gonna have, what is this, like 19
That's a 4. That's just a 4.
bland pierogies with, I get putting sour cream on top, but this does not look like sour cream. Now stay with me here. This looks like mayonnaise. And if there's one thing I do not fuck with, it's mayonnaise. Plain.
I think mayonnaise is peak. Better than ketchup. Get out of here.
Mayonnaise. And if we're being real, that's like 4 spoonfuls. Way too much. All over.
I probably, if I would do that, I would probably put on some pepper with the mayonnaise. I think I would put in some pepper, right? I take like a bigger bowl, put in the mayonnaise if I really had that, right? Put on some pepper still, mix that up properly, and then I would eat it. But like, just like putting it on top sounds miserable.
Your plain pierogies. I gotta just put it on par with the bagels, because this is not as bad as Funfetti pizza, but a bunch of 19 plain pierogies, I might do it. Boop, boop, boop.
What I like to do is just like plain tortellini. Just like plain tortellini with like a filling, right? Usually it's cheese or spinach. And I can just eat those fine, right? I can just munch on those. I don't struggle with that. Wait, if that's pierogi, then what the hell? He just made them plainly.
I might do it. I'm gonna say 4 out of 10. I'm gonna say 4 out of 10. That might make you mad. Fucking give it your own rating then. Parents gave me $1,000 to move out this month. I got blackout drunk and wasted it all on used VTuber socks.
Used VTuber socks? Where are you getting used VTuber socks? Where? And when? Where? I'd like to know. Anyways, that's crazy though.
Instead. You can buy their socks? I'm a waste of
Bro, there was one who sold her panties. They're literally sexting on Discord in voice chat. What do you mean? Yes, of course you can. These women would sell their piss if they could.
space that deserves the electric chair. Frozen peas, meat, and mash. How do you just blatantly do that? I get spending money while you're drunk. I know that feeling. Man, fuck it. I'm gonna make more money anyways. And you just buy shit. You just spend money, or you give money to people, or you buy shit for other people. I get that. But like, your parents explicitly give you $1,000 to get the fuck out. And you buy a bunch of used socks? Oh. Yo, somebody posted in the comments from this dude's post history. So the same guy that posted this also posted in r/advice. How do I encourage my girlfriend to lose weight without hurting her feelings?
That's a good question. You don't. 1K on VTuber socks Pokemon. I don't have a brain, but I have an idea. I am not selling my socks. I'm not selling feet pics. I'm not doing any of that. You can have my you can have used toothbrushes, I guess.
So not only oh dude, you're in for it, buddy. Not only are you going to Reddit for advice, not only are you a fake cell because you have a girlfriend, not only are you not happy with that girlfriend, not only are you being like essentially begged by your parents to get the fuck out, you're also buying VTuber socks. You're also eating slop. And I'll be honest, hey, I eat slop too. I'm just gonna give it a 4. Your food groups, I love mashed potatoes. This picture fucking sucks. This does look like, you know, this could be somebody's entrails, but it's not. It's meat. Meat. It's fine. It's fine. It's not a great meal by any means. Well, I'm just gonna give it a 4. But who knows? Maybe the VTuber socks go up in value. Maybe this is a huge stock play. Mom, Dad, I know you gave me money for rent. I know that. But Exhibit A, stinky socks. They're gonna go up in value, I promise. Okay, dude. I don't even want to show you guys this food. Today I found out that the woman I have been pursuing is a lesbian. First of all, you're probably stupid. And your form of pursuing, it probably isn't pursuing. You're probably just watching.
Yeah, basically, he's just watching. Like I do, right? Not to me, to Reddit Sims, you fucking idiot. I don't want to come anywhere close to your mouth. Well, who said I can't get a dragon steak? Anyways, so here's the thing. Pursuing. See, I do that too. The girl I'm pursuing, I'm just looking at her from a distance, like quick glances, and that's it. That's it. I'm not asking about any woman out here.
Her from a distance on a daily basis, thinking, I love this woman. Burger meat hot dogs for me and my father, who hates me. Brother, you gotta be joking.
That's just straight up doo-doo. Also, I feel like I've seen this one before somewhere. Wait, I think I've seen this one somewhere before. I think something similar was in one of the Shoe on It videos of the kid. I think are the men okay? Was it? I think I've seen this one before. That's just straight up doo-doo.
That, yo, classic tweet moment. That's shit from a butt. That's horrifying. You can't even wrap the fucking bun around it. You gotta eat the log by itself and then eat the cheesy bread after. Man, there's no way you're eating this. That's gross. That is gross looking. That is gross looking. Also, can't stand craft singles, because he clearly just like melted some craft singles on here. It does appear like you attempted to toast the buns though, so like you get points there. Yeah, no, this is a stupid meal. This is a really stupid meal, and I get why your dad hates you. It's a 3 out of 10. I'm not even gonna explain why.
See, the meat could taste banger still. The meat could still be banger though. Pursuing a woman, talk to her. Nah, bro, we're not doing that. Put a bag over her head. I might need the bag for myself in this case. Or for pursuing, you could also get a bicycle to be faster. That's diabolical.
3 out of 10. You guys can fucking figure it out for yourselves. Okay, this is the last one. It's not even a confession. I just want to show you the food. I tried rendering beef tallow. Sad face.
Bro, what is that? That's the move. That looks just. Bro, did you just get a? That's just zombie. That's just from a zombie, bro. That's just from a zombie. That's the moose. That's just a zombie.
That's gross. That's gross. How did you fuck up so bad? What even is that? That's a homunculus.
That's just a homunculus, bro. That's just what happens if you nut into the toilet and flush, and later crawls out. It's just what the fuck.
You created a new. You made an animal. You made a new animal, and you're gonna have to take care of it. You're responsible for life now. That look. I swear to God, I bet in real life this part right here.
So this is the brain, right? This part is the brain. Here we have the mouth, and like that's a mouth-formed leg, right? That below that could be another leg. Over there we have another leg, right? And like that's just part of its tail.
Boom, boom. It's beating like a heart. Look how pink. This is gross. This is gross. This is nasty. It's stinky. I don't like it. I don't like it, and I'm not a fan of it. I don't like it, and I don't think you should be allowed in a kitchen anymore. This looks like a rotten piece of a human. This this looks like you scavenged something from a vulture. This looks like something you pulled out of an ear. I've seen this come out of someone on Dr. Pimple Popper. Stop letting it touch your stuff. It's on your cutting board. It's on your knife. Stop letting it touch your stuff. Stop letting it touch your stuff. Go to a safe disposal site and get rid of this. Jesus. 8 out of 10. Anyways, guys.
Horrible. 8 out of 10 is crazy. How the fuck is your cooking so bad? You made a whole new species? Bro out here creating a life like God.
That's it for Kitchencels today. My favorite post of the day has got to be the one of the microwave mackerel. But what was your guys' favorite meal? Did you think I was wrong in my rating of anything? You probably did.
To be fair,
let me know.
All of them are bad. I can't stop anymore. This guy's too making too many faces. Sorry, David. I'm sorry. So here's the thing. The last thing was the worst, easily. The Goon Cave was alright. The use fucking uranium in his gum. Well, fucking Godzilla then, I guess. That's like, so like, I think the one with the Goon Cave was logically, consistently being the best. A lot of food, but not horrible. Also, basically the trash bowl, that was also fine. But yeah, pretty much, yeah, we should not allow most of these people into kitchen, or even society. You cannot allow them to cook. They burn the whole kitchen. Anyways, like, comment, and subscribe.